Hi, I'm Phil Peterson, a heavy equipment operating engineer, and I'm going to demonstrate how to load a grease gun properly. Before we get started, we have to do what we call work before work. We need to set up a garbage can. I need a stable work area or workbench. I need a pair of pliers, a tube of grease, a marker, at least 6 paper towels, and my grease gun. And always have on gloves before you do anything with the grease gun. Now that I have all these things completed, our work before work is done, and I can get to the actual point of loading our grease gun. First thing we need to do is pull the plunger all the way out. So I pulled the plunger all the way out. Now that it's back, I can remove the front cap. Set that aside. Now, in here is the used tube, and what we need to do is we need to remove it with our pliers. The reason we do that, there's a metal lip on here and it could cut us. So we'll grab a hold of it with our pliers. We'll pull our tube out. Now that we've pulled the tube out, we could install our new tube. The new tube will have a plastic and paper end on the back side. On the front is a pop-off cap with a metal ring. Now, before I can put this in, you can see if I put it in where it would stop in the tube. So what I need to do is on my plunger rod, approximately an inch, inch and a half out, I'm going to use a marker and make a line around here. Then what I want to do is I want to push this in to that mark. Now that the plunger is in there, I can put in my new tube. We're going to reuse this one because it's not empty with grease. Once again, the paper end goes in, the metal ring is the front. So I'm going to put that in, and you can see where it stops. That's because the plunger is there, and we need to seat this tube on there manually. If we don't, the plunger will never go in. So now that it's there, I'm going to get a paper towel. And I'm going to push this down over the plunger. You'll feel it kind of pop in there, and you can see how it's seated in there. Now that that's done, I can go ahead and reinstall the cap. Now that the cap's reinstalled, now I can go ahead, put my plunger all the way in. Now I can test it out to make sure it works properly. There we are. Now we have a properly working grease gun. Thank you.